It's here! Yes! Woo! Oh, I wasn't planning on streaming today. I've been to school today. I go in on Wednesdays because of revision and stuff. I've got an exam on Monday. But yes, finally! I don't actually know when this came out. It's here! Yes! Woo! Oh, I wasn't planning on streaming today. I've been to school today. I go in on Wednesdays because of revision and stuff. I've got an exam on Monday. But yes, finally! I don't actually know when this came out either. Oh, God. I can't wait to play this. I honestly can't. Again, I wasn't playing the stream today, so it might be a bit of a shorter one. I might experiment in creative first. And this will be episode 1. Obviously, welcome to chapter 3 is what I'm so full of energy, by the way. This is exciting! We get bamboo blocks, blossom trees. It's here! Yes! Woo! Oh, I wasn't planning on streaming today. I've been to school today. I go in on Wednesdays because of revision and stuff. I've got an exam on Monday. But yes, finally! I don't actually know when this came out either. Oh, God. I can't wait to play this. I honestly can't. Again, I wasn't playing the stream today, so it might be a bit of a shorter one. I might experiment in creative first. And this will be episode 1. Obviously, welcome to chapter 3 is what I'm so full of energy, by the way. This is exciting! We get bamboo blocks, blossom trees. That's what I'm excited about. We get pink wood. Pink wood! Blossom trees! Yes! Yes! Oh, as you can tell, I'm very, very excited. Yes! Yes! Exactly what it says up there, yes! Oh, yes. Oh, I need to build, yes. So, I have actually been doing a bit of work on the world, and I probably should have done this first, but my name is Sh4d0w. I do a sort of survival series called Sh4d0wCraft. This will also go up on YouTube. You can follow me here, and my name is the same on YouTube, same spelling, same icons. You can find me there. All the rest of the episodes are there as well, just for background context of this place. If you want to go watch that, you can subscribe there as well if you want to. Check out the rest of the channel. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok. Again, same name, same spelling, same icon as this account. The reason I put them on YouTube as well is because they only stay up here for 2 weeks. That's the streams I'm talking about. Whereas on YouTube, they stay up forever until I decide to take them down. I've had some trouble with audio in the past, but I've figured out a way around that, and hopefully this time it does go really, really well, because I'm just so, super excited to get this stream done. Well, not done, but, to get through, see the new world, everything that's new. I've been waiting for this update for so long, but, yeah, I just can't believe it. And now it's here, and now I can play it! Yes! Right, I'm just going to drop everything I was doing, basically, because I want to see this new stuff. So, essentially, I've been doing a bit more mining, as you can see. The tower's looking a bit bigger. The whole cottage is finished. Again, if you want context behind all this, feel free to check out the YouTube channel and the rest of my Twitch as well, just because there are some past streams that will explain everything here. if you're a new viewer. However, if you are a long-time viewer, welcome back. I hope you're as excited as I am for the new update. Because as you can tell, I'm pretty damn excited for the new update. And genuinely, I hope it is amazing. So yeah. And also, thanks for all the new people who have followed me as well. Thank you to NavexXD. Thank you very, very much. And I can actually monitor the stream this time as well, which is really good, so I can see you guys in chat. Yeah, let's go. So I'm going to be using a program called Chunkbase today to find on me the biomes in which the new stuff is. I'll also have on my phone, which I've got here with me, I'll look up everything new in the update because I haven't really looked at it yet. So what I like to do in comparison to some other people is I prefer to experience the update when it comes out rather than having sneak peeks before, just to build up the excitement and also just to be completely new to it as well, because I find it a lot more fun, as you can tell. I've been waiting for this so long. Yes, my main excitement is the blossom trees. Yes. Oh, I've been waiting for Pinkwood for ages. And now we can build like little candy houses, wafer houses, all things like that. Make everything lovely and pretty. Yes. Yes. Oh, I can't wait to find some of that blossom wood. But yeah, that's what we're going to be in today. We're going to try and find as much of the new stuff as we can. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and put this back. Oh, that's my diamonds. I've been doing a bit of mining, as you can see. Yeah, we'll chuck this back in here. Minecarts as well. I've just been transporting some villagers to, obviously, the trading hall that I'm just setting up. Again, if you're a long-time viewer, you'll understand what I'm talking about. However, if you are less of a long-time viewer, an occasional viewer, or a new viewer, then, again, for context, YouTube channel and past streams, you'll get the idea of what's going on. Because today I want to focus on the 1.20 update. It's the main task of this video. I need to make some more rockets, which I actually already have over in this chest over here. Yes, thank you very much. And I'm actually going to take as many with me as I can. I'm also going to grab my axe, because obviously I want to grab some of that amazing pink blossom wood, and hopefully get a sapling as well. And this is going to open so many new opportunities for A, building, and B, farming. And this adds to my list of farms, which I'll get to in episode 2, actually. And speaking of which, I've been preparing some stuff in the nether as well for episode 2, which was going to be episode 1, because obviously I didn't know the update was going to be out. Really excited that it's here, yes! Yes, it's here! Oh, I can hardly contain the excitement. Right, I'm just basically going to get a list of everything new that is in the update, just quickly. And then we're going to go ahead and, of course, go find all this new stuff. So if I just pop on to the browser quick. Open a new page, that's important. So if I just quickly pop on to the Google. So everything new in 1.20. There we go. Because again, I don't look at the well. I watch like the bits from Minecraft Live and stuff. I don't go on and play with them because obviously some of the features are still experimental, and therefore it's not the full game. Oh my god, the sniffer's here! The sniffer! Oh my god, yes! Oh, and archaeology and stuff as well. Yes! Yes, archaeology and the sniffer. I need to get a sniffer inside these walls. That is going to be a task for me at some point. I want to see a sniffer in this episode. That's going to be a task for me in this episode. Oh, yes. I'm guessing they only spawn in specific biomes though, so I will have to be careful about that. I'm just going to step inside because it's turning dark and I don't want to die from mobs because I don't have the armor on, as you can see. Right, 1.20, here we go. Everything that's new, let's go and see. Yes, we got actually camels now as well, which will spawn in desert biomes. We got the sniffer. Where do these actually spawn? Yeah, so I actually voted for the sniffer in the well, when the vote happened, and you can go and watch that. It's on YouTube. I want it comes with eggs as well, so you can hatch them. Yes. Yeah, so it sniffs out like seeds and plants and stuff, so you can go and plant them. It's 6-legged. Whoa. It's got 6 legs. Didn't know that. So cherry blossom biome, that's a new one. Yep. Archaeology, yes, that's mentioned here. Armor trimmings. Oh, that's gonna add so much like coolness to the game as well. I want to collect every single armor trimming possible. So that's every possible combination of every armor trimming that you can get, and I will set that up somewhere, especially. And actually, it's now harder to get netherite and stuff on armor because you have to have specific upgrades that you get from bastions and places like that. However, you can dupe them, apparently. This is what I heard. With diamonds. And as you can see, I have quite a lot. And I also have this little fella down here. Also, if you want me to name my tools, just, yeah, again, leave comments. And also, I've got to mention any feedback just in chats or on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. I love and appreciate any feedback that you guys can give me, what you want to see next. Obviously, I have my own plans as well, but I will try to incorporate your ideas into the video as well. And anyone that does, obviously, will get a shout out as well. Yes, we also get bamboo blocks. We also get bamboo rafts. We got banished shields now as well, yes. So for a long time now, it's just been Java that have had banished shields. But now you can get them in Bedrock as well, which is amazing. Yes, 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 yes. We can hang signs now as well. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I can hang signs in... Oh, the cot is finished though. I will hang signs in here at some point. That's awesome. Chisel bookshelves as well, yes. I forgot about these. So you can actually now empty bookshelves as well, which is going to be sick. It's going to be amazing. You make a lot of patterns and things with these. Obviously with the different coloured books, but also with the empty spaces, you can make so many different patterns and things. Apparently they've updated the creative menu as well. In the creative. Actually, tell you what, I will do a episode 1.5, and then that will go into the creative sort of aspects of the update as well, just to experiment with all that. Apparently mob heads actually now make different noises on note blocks as well, which is awesome. Oh no, actually I've heard about these quite recently, the calibrated sculk sensors. So they're essentially merged with amethyst shards, and I think it essentially is like an update to redstone, and it lets you filter vibrations based on their frequency level. Now I have no idea what that means because I'm not a whiz with redstone, but I would definitely like to use this at some point. Yeah, netherite is harder to use, so you have to find a smithing template, which is what, well, essentially used to put netherite on armor now, so it is a bit harder. To make netherite tools and armor. So you'll have to collect them from bastion remnants. So they'll be in bastions and nether. I'm pretty sure you can dupe them as well with diamonds. But apparently you need one for every single upgrade as well. So I'm guessing that's going to be a lot harder. I don't really bother with netherite because I die so much. And again, yeah, people say it is a lot harder to get all your stuff back, but that's also the main reason I'm building this village trading hall. Again, if you want context, check out the channel. So biome command, fixed mob spawning in the nether, redstone changes obviously with the stuff. Jukeboxes now produce a redstone signal depending on the music displayed in it, which a comparator can detect. Most redstone signals produce vibration changed Getting in and out of entities, minecarts, boats, rideable mobs now also triggers the skull sensor. Okay, and there's new default skins as well. And I think they are the Minecraft team. So, we now have hardcore mode. I don't know if I'm ready to start a hardcore series. However, I might run a mini one alongside this, maybe on my mobile, because I have an Xbox controller now, so I can do that. So I might run a hardcore mode world on here, and what I might do is, I know everybody's been doing like 100 days, 1,000 days, all that. What I might do is upload a hardcore mode video every month rather than weekly, because it's going to be more space. I think it's going to be a lot harder to do as well on my phone, and I'll let you know when I die and all of that and how far we've got. That's just an idea. I don't know if it's definitely going to happen, but I'm going to have a lot more time on my hands after the end of June, because then I'm off school. Forever, actually, until I go to uni, but I'm taking a gap year, so yeah. Now we have sneaky crawling. So in Java, this is another Java edition thing as well. So basically you can place trapdoors, you can go into them, and when you flap the trapdoors down, you can go underneath them into the crawling position, which you could only really get from swimming from water sources under a block, or flying into a one block high gap before. But now, same as Java, you can actually, of course, go ahead and put a trapdoor down, stand next to it, and actually go underneath it as well, which is amazing. So recipe unlocking as well. Again for Java, what you'll get now is a little achievement up in the corner when you essentially craft something. This will be shown on hardcore when I do it as well. But I think it's only for new things when you've crafted it. So obviously I'm quite far in the game already, so they won't essentially show up in the corner here. So now we've actually got cameras as well. That's amazing. So camera bedrock / camera bedrock edition allows the players to change the angle of the camera. Okay. And wait, what's the date today? It is June the 7th. It came out on June the 7th, which is today. It's Wednesday, June the 7th. I didn't know that. I think it was last year it came out on June the 6th, but yeah. This is amazing. I genuinely had no idea, but it is really amazing, and I intend to find at least most of the new stuff today in this episode. So, of course... Oh, there's new flowers as well. So we've got torch flowers and pitcher plants. So pitcher plants are essentially carnivorous plants that have this sort of gooey, sticky, sweet substance that attracts flies and insects. They land on the lip of this plant because it's kind of like a bowl, and then they fall in, and they can't get out because it's sticky, and essentially it dissolves them in acidic acid, and then that nutrients goes to the plant. And then torch flower, I'm guessing they're flowers that essentially light up an area, which I think will be really cool. And it does actually say here how to find certain things. So I'm gonna load up chunk base, and we're gonna find some of this stuff. Actually, I'm gonna keep this page open just because I want to be able to come back to it every now and then, so I know what I'm looking for. I just saw the mic out. I use a headset mic and not a Bluetooth one. I'm hoping to get a Bluetooth one at some point, especially I'm going to do streams mobile with my Xbox controller. So I've got one of those Bluetooth ones now. But we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. Save up for one. But it's amazing. Yes! I'm so excited. Like, truly. And I hopefully everyone else is too for the update, and hopefully you really enjoy both this series and playing it yourself. So if I just load up chunk base quickly, or chink base chunk, chunk base. Here we go. Hopefully they have updated it, but I'm not sure. Apps. Go to biomes, and hopefully seed of your world. So it's -3 1 4 0 6 0 5 4 0. Now that will no longer work because I made this world in 1.17, so the seed won't be the same. But anyone that obviously wants to go and play this, they can. Because this is technically a Let's Play series, so you can go along and maybe create one alongside this. Obviously, I started about 1.5 years ago, so you'll have to go back and watch that. But yeah, where exactly am I? I am at 533. So you put your first and last coordinate in, because the Y level doesn't really matter. It's basically how high you are in the world. We go, and if I go, and I'm looking for cherry blossom biomes. So what I'll probably do is go ahead and make an obsidian nether portal to it. So I'll go over to the cherry blossom biome, use my wings, set up a portal there somewhere I think is going to be good. Because what I'm going to do eventually is actually build bases in all of the biomes. Don't share this with anyone. I want to build bases in certain biomes just to express sort of their beauty and their quality and everything. And I think it's a really cool idea as well, because this is Chapter 3 Totality, which is what I explained in my last stream, so obviously go watch that if you want, again, a bit more context on everything so far. Right, yes, biome height surface, and we want to highlight biomes such as the... where are they? Badlands... Bloss... oh... wait, they're not in here yet. Cherry Grove, that might be what it's called. Cherry Grove. Go. So if you can basically zoom out on this. There does appear to be a Cherry Grove rather near me. The only problem is this, again, is a 1.17 world, so that means that I would need to go rather far, because I have explored quite a lot of this world so far. I think the best one I can go to, if it's far away enough, is at 2,000 minus 8,352. So what I'll of course go and do is grab a flint and steel, some food, and of course some obsidian as well, so I can set up this portal. Now I want to find these coordinates won't be exact where I'll place down the portal. I need to note those down. Divide them by 8, and then that's how I'll know where to put the nether portal at. Oh, that's super exciting. A lot of my folks are out now. My brother is away on like a parents get lost thing, which is like a camp that he does every now and then. It's like an end of year thing, I guess, end of year party. I think he finishes a bit earlier than me, although he is. My mum is out having a drink, and my dad is away on holiday, so yeah. Right, oh no, I've lost it. So it was 2,000 minus 8,352. So if I just grab some obsidian, and also, obviously, a flint and steel, so that I can get to where I need to. So flint and steel should be in here, so the iron is. Yep. Flint and steel, and then all we need is some obsidian. I may have run out, but I'm not entirely sure. I can just grab some from the end. Actually, I've got perfect amount. Now I only need 12 for the portal because I build 3x3 portals, as you can see here. They're just cooler, and obviously got the old block in the middle, which means that obviously you've got asymmetrical floor, but you can also have a center block in your builds, which is what I much prefer to having even builds. I like having the center block because you can make things like this. Anyway, yes, so 2,000 minus 8,352. So we've just got to fly over to there. Now I'm just going to check my wings. I haven't got... they're alright for now, but I might need to grab some XP while I'm flying over. Now I am just going to write down my... Actually, the coordinates should stay in the thing. But just in case, actually I won't forget because I know the home coordinates. Inside the house it's 140. And that's in my mind palace. So I know where I live in the world. I'm just going to put this back on charge that I have here, a little charging pad. Pop that on. And yes, we're going to go to 2000 first, and then we're going to fly to minus 8352. Yeah. Okay. So we just need to find the right direction first. So that's minus, that's all good. And then, so basically this way. And basically we just keep flying until we find the place. Now, if you don't know already, you probably will if you're a Minecraft player, but you can actually save your rockets by flying at 45-degree angles up and down over and over again, which helps you fly a longer distance. Obviously, going downwards builds up speed, and then you can use that speed to head upwards again. And obviously, continuously repeating this motion allows you to travel a longer distance. It's all to do with momentum, really, physics. Which I took at GCSE. I don't really come back to it that much. It wasn't my favourite subject, but it does apply to real life somewhat. So 2000 minus 532. Oh, there's a nice spikes biome there. Quite a mini one. Oh, there's no, I've been over here before, so I'm wondering if the biome won't be there. Again, I have explored quite a lot of the world, like quite far out. And although the world is infinite, I have, again, explored a massive amount. Some which I haven't really showed on camera, so I'm worried the biome might not be there. So we start heading this way a bit more, because we're almost at 2000. And the reason I brought so many rockets is because I want to be able to get back fairly easily. Again, if we go this way a bit more, let's go to 2000 first, and then we'll reach 8352 on the last coordinate there. I really am hoping I find this place. And once I do, obviously I'll set up the portal, but I'm also going to take some saplings back with me, just in case the portal doesn't link up properly, because sometimes it doesn't do that entirely. So if I head this way... Oh, if you're wondering why it's divided by 8 on the portal, this has been known for quite a long time, just so anyone doesn't know. Essentially, every 8 blocks in the overworld, which is this place, is 1 block in the nether, which is like a different dimension. It's kind of like Minecraft's hell, or the upside down, like from Stranger Things, which I am currently watching again. Yeah. So that's kind of what nether is in Minecraft. If I head this way a bit more, just go back to 2000, and then just head this way. So every now and then I'm just going to check my wings as well, just to make sure I'm not running out of durability. And obviously if I crash into something, then I can just take off again. Now I'm hoping I don't die because all of my stuff will be lost. And if you don't know, if you die in Minecraft, everything that you are carrying or items despawn after 5 minutes. And despawn means they're gone forever, you can't get them back at all. Which is why I'm checking the durability of my wings, so that I don't fall out of the sky and die. And also I'm looking ahead of me and just going like this, 45-degree angles, to make sure I don't crash into anything and die. Because although I am in the air and stuff, obviously momentum is a thing in this game, and if you fly too hard into a surface, you can die. Which is why I'm trying to be very careful with my momentum. I should have brought a bed with me, but I think I'll be okay. I'm not entirely sure though. So my wings are taking a bit of a beating, but yeah, we should be okay. So River Spruce, I haven't been here yet, I don't think. And I'm hoping there is a village somewhere nearby that I can rest at maybe during the night. If there isn't, then I will have to maybe find some sheep, kill them, and make a bed myself. It's on the mountain. Or just spend the night walking instead. Because, yeah. I wouldn't really want to walk here though, because there is powdered snow here, which you can fall through, and often there are some things underneath. Now I've got to be especially careful here because although I can somewhat see where I'm going, sometimes the rendering doesn't really work too well, especially in the dark, and sometimes things like this happen where you can't entirely see ahead of you. That is an awesome dripstone cable. I know we're getting a bit off track here, but that is amazing. I'm actually, just give me 1 sec, I'm going to save these cords quick. And actually, I forgot to get food, so we might as well get these berries. I know they're not a great food source. I'm just going to get these while I'm here, just so I have some food for the road. Gotta break this as well so I don't die. Rather, funnily enough, berries are actually a rather good defense system. Alright, where exactly am I? Right, I remember the coordinates from before, and I know where home is, so it should be all good. Right. If I go to, I have a notes page on my phone called Sh4d0wCraft Concepts, which is essentially where I'm going to write this down, and I have a page of coordinates as well. Oops. To visit again, Dripstone Cave. And again, I don't really need to bother putting in the Y level because I just don't. This is technically a biome, so I'm going to note this down because again, I want to build bases in specific biomes, especially this place here looks awesome. So 2069. Ha, nice. 69. 2069 and then Y and then minus 4224. 4224. Right, back on track now. We're going to head to that place that we said we're going to head to. I'm just going to check Twitch quick. Has anyone chatted yet? Nope. So yeah, 8,000 minus, no, 2,000 minus 8523. I might want to get out of here quick before mobs do start spawning. Right, it was this way. Yes. 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah. This way. If I can get to a point where I'm safer flying. There we go. And again, I just need to check my wings every now and then, because if I need XP, I can go get it from some mobs. But if I'm not checking carefully, I will fly out of the sky and die. I'm going to check it every 2 minutes or so, I'd say. Also, I know I said I had problems with audio quality before, so I'm hoping this audio is fine, especially since this is meant to be a very special episode. Does look like we're about halfway there. As you can see, we're at minus 4,000. I feel like I've been here before. This flower forest? Is that what it's called? Flower biome place. It seems familiar. I don't think I've been this far out though. I think I stopped there. Hopefully the blossom biome is there. I really do hope so, because I really want to see it. Really, really awesome to get some of that pink wood. So I think we're almost there. We are a bit off track actually. If I head back this way a bit. Just checking the wings again. So we are in like the brown sort of place. I don't recognise this at all, so I reckon the biome will be there. But chunk phase has been wrong before, so you never know. Oh, there's a I know again we're getting a bit off track, but I do want to kind of stop here. A, because of the gold, and B, actually I have been here before. I know where I am. That's not great. Is there a gold block here? Actually, I want to grab some of this as well for a build later. Not specifically today, but I do need it for a specific build. And this is kind of the only place you can really get it. I think you can make it as well, but you can also get it from piglins too. So it's not too rare, it's just I haven't bartered with piglins in a while. Obviously this is the harder way of finding it, and I'm talking about the crying obsidian, not just this. Nice one. I need it A because it's my sort of theme colours. which are pink, magenta, purple, black, that sort of stuff. It's my favourite type of colour. Oops, didn't miss that. Grab that back. Right, which way was the right way? I'm just going to check there's no lava here. Yeah, this way. And also, oh, I forgot to mention, it is Pride Month. Actually, I mentioned this last stream, but I will mention it every stream this month, just because it's one of the best months of the year. It's my favourite month, apart from May, which is when my birthday is. But actually, I think over May, it's my favourite month. Pride Month is my favourite month because it's just such a great time for everyone. So just be yourself, be proud of yourself, of who you are, and don't ever let anyone take that away from you. Okay, so just yeah. Oh, I've got a rocket. My wings are looking pretty weak, so I might take a rest in a minute. That looks sick as well, but I'm not going to stop there. I need to keep flying because I want to find this biome. Desperately need some of that pink wood, and it's going to look amazing. Obviously not in the cottage. Oh, actually, you know what? So for a long time now, I've actually needed some custom trees in the cottage, which I never added. Because I didn't know what really to do, but now that we have 1.20, I might actually plant some blossom saplings in said place. And I think that might look really, really cool. I'm just going to stop down here, check the wings. So we're looking alright for now. Keep flying. Hopefully we should be there in a couple of seconds. So we are almost at 8,352 on the minus coordinate, on the far right of the coordinates. So it's X, Y, Z. So X is kind of, I think it's north and south. Y is sort of up and down, so level you're on, so surface and stuff like that. And then Z is east and west, I think. No, ooh, no, I'm wrong there. X is north and west because there are. Oh, yes! Pink trees, pink trees. Oh, I feel like I'm home. I've never actually seen, well, I've seen blossom trees in real life. I've always wanted to go to Japan. Oh my god! Wait, can you pick this? Oh, yes! I'm taking as much of this home as I can. I love this stuff so much. Oh, I bet this can be used for decoration as well. Yes. Yeah, what I was talking, I've seen blossom trees before, but I've never been to Japan and seen the cherry blossom ones, which is something I might want to do on my gap year. And I've actually mentioned this before, if I do go travelling, or if I do go to Pride or other events like that, I might stream them, I might vlog them, or I might do media posts, because I'm not entirely sure whether I want to stream the whole thing, or video the whole thing, but I will obviously keep you updated on other stuff. Oh, right, let's actually grab some of this while I'm here, that was the main objective. Now, I'm just wondering, can this be planted? No, they're just petals. I'm still taken aback because I bet they can be used for decoration. Let's grab this. So on the way back, I will actually have to grab some XP as well, just I don't fall out of the air and die, as I mentioned before. I am just going to grab some actual leaves too, just because it's really pretty. The pink and the green mix rather well, and actually kind of reminds me of hydrangeas, which are a type of sort of very, very petally flower. But hopefully, if I can get some saplings using my fortune pick. Please give me a sapling. Oh, look at the particles! It is really like a blossom tree. This is beautiful. This is absolutely as a sapling tree, yes. This is beautiful though, the particles and everything. Oh, the particles make the petals on the ground. I love this update. This has got to be the most beautiful part of the update, and I really do love this a lot. This is amazing. I feel like I can just be calm and at peace when I'm around this. One of nature wonders. They are really amazing. Right, I think I've got my fill of saplings, leaves and petals, and the wood as well. We can do some tests at home. I just want to find a really good place to actually put the portal. Now, I don't know if I'm at the correct place, because there was a smaller sort of section off of this place as well, but I do think I'm in the right place. A, because there's a ravine there, and you wouldn't... that didn't show up on the smaller section, and B, because I can't see past it, which means this is the perfect place. Now I just need to find a good place to put the portal. I'm going to jump into the air quick, have a big fly around, and see what place would possibly be best. And yes, oh, we're situated right next to a village as well. That's perfect. That's amazing. There's a pillager post there as well, so we might be able to do a pillager farm. That's the smaller bit I was talking about, but the fact that it's on a hill is also just amazing, and I already had some really, really good ideas for what I can do here. Possibly castle based, but we just have to see. I kind of want to put it in between two trees. I also think here is a really nice place as well, so we're actually just going to clear out some of this, and we're going to go ahead and put this portal down. Now before I light it, again I need to get coordinates. That way I know where it is when I come back. 2, 3, 4, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and again I brought a pickaxe with me just in case that did happen. Because often it does, and people forget the picks, and it gets frustrating because they either have to mine it with a hand or wooden planks, which is right. So I haven't actually gone through that portal yet because it will spawn on the surface level nether. Now, some of you may not know this and you may not know me, but I prefer to have my portals subterranean rather than above level. And I'm an idiot for lighting it because now I can't... yeah. So I need to basically figure out... so 1969... minus 8347. So if I just do those chords now, put them in a calculator, and I should be able to find out exactly where I need to put the portal in the nether. So if I go to calculator quickly, and actually, tell you what, if we just do this today, because I have a feeling my mum's going to be back soon, if I just do this today, get the portal set up, make sure it's absolutely perfect, in the 0.5, what I'll do is experiment and creative tomorrow, because I've got plenty of time on my hands. No one's going to be here. It's going to be just me pretty much all day. And I've got a free day of revision as well. It's like a day off because I don't have any online lessons. What I'll do tomorrow is A, go on to creative, and B, come back here once the connection is established. And of course, just go around exploring, find that sniffer, find everything we can possibly. Because I have a feeling my mum is going to be back soon and I'm not going to get this done this evening. But if you do want to see 1.5 or episode 2 or any continuing episodes or any of the past episodes, again, you can follow on here. You can undo at any time. The only problem is that these streams only stay up for 2 weeks currently. On YouTube, however, again, they stay up forever unless I decide to take it down. Obviously, you can subscribe there if you want to. Get notified when I upload or when these streams come out on there, because obviously I can transfer them over via Streamlabs. And again, I'm on Instagram and TikTok, and all my accounts are under the same name, same spelling, same icon, so you find me pretty easily, hopefully. Anyway, let's do these mathematics. So it's 1969, 69. Yeah, 1969. And then it's divided by 8. Is 8 blocks here, yeah. Equals 246. So if I just grab a, should I remember that? So 246 minus 8347 divided by 8 equals minus 1043. 1043, 1043, 1043, 1043, 1043, 1043, 1043, 1043, 1043. So 246 minus 1043. 246 minus 1043. 246 minus 1043. I'm doing this so it remains in my memory. 246 minus 1043. All I need to do now is fly back and connect the portal. So 246 minus 1043, and I'm actually going to get a pen and a piece of paper, so I might forget it, even though I've said it out loud already loads of times. 246 minus 1043. If you just bear with me a second, I'll take you guys with me actually. You may hear a bit of noise, it's just me walking about, and also the chair I'm on is quite squeaky as well. I'm just going to grab a pen, I've got a piece of paper already, little post-it note thing, and I will grab that and I will stick it on my wall. So, cherry biome in nether link equals 246, and then it'll be 16 because that's the Y level I'm at underground, and then minus 1043. There we go. I now have that note down, and again, parents might be home soon, so I'm going to try and link this up very quickly. Hopefully I don't die on the way back, which is a very likely possibility, but I'm not going to let it happen, because hopefully by now I am an expert player at Minecraft. I wouldn't say I'm a pro, I'm actually an expert really, but I am not like top tier, not as high as I dream and stuff, but I'm about midway pro and an expert, midway through to, except on the redstone front, so that does take it down a bit. I have been playing for a while. I've been playing since 2010. The game came out in 2005. That's when I was born. So basically, I started when I was 5. I got introduced to it by a friend actually. I haven't really seen him anymore. Really interesting game, and actually only started my channel in November 2021. So it'd been a while. So obviously at the time I'd watched a lot of YouTube and Minecraft and stuff like that. I'd never really thought about like building a channel. And then one day, this was actually during the end of lockdown, and one of my biggest regrets is not starting the channel during lockdown. But I also think it's an advantage, because I never would have come up with all these amazing ideas, and I never would have gone where I'm going today with this. So it's actually an advantage that I didn't start in lockdown, because I'm happy with what's going on now, and all my ideas that I've had so far, and all the people that have decided to follow. So yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, that's a little bit more about myself. Anyway, yeah, we're going to go ahead and fly back. Try not to die on the way. Actually, I might head down to the village, so I have a feeling they'll have some XP for me down there. So I've got the cords here, so I can actually just link up the portal in the nether. Hopefully it does link up all right. There's another one over here. So we've got this one. The main one here, which is where I'm going to build the castle, if I do build a castle. Maybe some more hobbity things over here, because you can see we've got some nice holes in the ground. Pillager outpost there, so there's a likely chance that I will obviously go and build a villager farm. And we've got the village here. That's a really obscure shaped hole there. This moonlight. Let's see what we do. Basically just going to kill these cows and get some some proper food. And why can I not hit you guys? The game appears to be lagging. Don't know why that is. Hello, cows. Yeah, the village has stopped now as well. I can't even sleep. So the game appears to be lagging quite heavily. Hopefully it doesn't crash. So, oh, there we go. That's much better. Right. Hopefully by killing these guys, I get leather, which I need as well, actually. But of course we'll go ahead. Actually, I'll steal a bed from this village as well. We'll go to bed. Go to bed? Go ahead. Go to bed. I mean, I guess I'm grabbing a bed anyway. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and grab some XP from these mobs here who've kindly lent it to me. Obviously, nothing is going on, as you can see. Absolutely nothing going on here. They're just very kindly lending me their life essence. Yes? See? There was no harming of cows or sheep in this video. There was no harming of cows or sheep in the making of this video. I'm going to wake you, sleep here, and then I'm going to nick this bed and fly back. After I've got on a bit more XP, because I don't want to die. So it took me down to about... So I've used up about 3/4 of my wings on the way here. But I don't know if the flyback is going to be exactly the same, because I'm guessing I won't fly in exactly the same direction. Because I'll probably go to 1 and then 40. Once I'm on 1, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to attack him, because A, I don't have any armour, and B, I don't want to die. Because I'll spawn back at home, because I destroyed my bed that I just slept in. Anything I don't really need, I'll leave here. Wool, I don't really need that. I've got tons of it at home. Sticks, nah. Wheat and potatoes, not something I really need currently. I'm kind of looking for emeralds or anything like that. That I can obviously take back with me, or just any animals in general. Now, again, no animals were harmed in the making of this video. It's just I do need XP for my wings. Just cover your eyes for this next bit. Yeah. The pillagers and evokers and what are they called? Rompers? No, not rompers. Ravagers, that's it. That's essentially what you do with them. Totems and, of course, emeralds. Which I can then use to trade with the villagers. Now, that will start a raid when the farm starts up, and that's how it kind of works. I've watched a couple of videos, but I'm not entirely sure how to build one. And what I actually do when I build farms, houses, all of that, is I give credit to the creator of the original piece. Now, this is done by a lot of other people, and what they usually do is, from what I've seen, I'm not saying that everyone does this, some people steal it. Well, no, they don't steal it, but they build it, but they don't really mention who they got it from. And there can be a bit of controversy. Other people use it, but then only really say the person's name in the video that they got it from, which I guess is okay, because it's like a shout out and saying a thanks. I prefer to have some sort of permanent thanks in the world to the person that made the original piece. So I'll often put like a sign up or some sort of indication that it is originally theirs. Obviously I won't put it on the farm or the build if it interferes with anything like mechanics, but I'll just show in some way that it is theirs. And now obviously we have a hanging signs, which will make that a lot easier, especially with some of the builds I might do at some point. So I have a tendency to look on Pinterest for builds and stuff, and I won't exactly copy them unless I'm running out of time, like serious amounts of time that I run out of. I mostly get inspiration from there from real life images, digital art, and references that I've taken myself, but also things that other people have built. So it'll kind of be a mix mash of that. The block palette I will get myself, and the materials and all of that, obviously myself as well. But if I do somewhat use someone's design either as a reference or as a copy, again I will put up some sort of awareness or sign that I have used their design to help mine, just because I think it's an important thing to do. So I'm just going to get a bit more XP before we head back. And actually I think horses give you leather. We've got llamas. No, horses do give you leather, right? I've got looting on myself. Yeah, they do. And actually, speaking of which, all these tools that I've got here are actually new. Because I died a couple of times trying to sort out the villagers at the trading hall. And my items despawned, and lava and stuff, although they are netherite. The ones before were, again, despawnage, which meant they were gone forever. So, the reason I've been setting up villages is, I'll explain this very, very quickly, and it is in my other videos, but essentially, I have the idea to build at least 5 or 6 rings of villages. So they also like layer in levels of sort of like OP. So on the top we have librarians, because they trade enchanted books with any enchantment you got. This took hours to do, days even, but I've actually got 36 villagers in a square on top in a sort of unique design, which is a mix mash of rail and my own design. The rails I didn't actually know about before, but you can actually use activator rails to export villagers into cells that they trade in and just chuck down their station in front of them. It's kind of how that works. And then trade and stuff. But with librarians, like I said, you can actually get enchanted books from them. And what I've spent hours and days doing is essentially finding every different book you can get, but also at the highest level. So, as you can see here on the pick, I've got Efficiency 5, which I do believe you can only get from a villager. Whereas, if you were doing it on an enchanting table, which is what most people use, or a lot of people still use, only gives you Efficiency 4. You can, however, get Unbreaking, Fortune 3 from that, but you can only get Mending from villagers, which is also why I have them. It's also a much quicker way of getting your stuff back, so you're not wasting so much time getting enchantments and then removing them from your tools, because you can only enchant a tool once on an enchanting table and then take it off if you don't want that. You can't like stack enchantments. It gives you it all at once, whether you like it or not. So you have to constantly rinse and repeat over and over again. Whereas with villagers, it's a lot easier to do. And it's why I have such amazing tools. And basically, any time I die, I have the resources now, the diamonds and everything. I can just make a new set of tools and go and enchant them. I've got plenty of emeralds, because I've got massive manual farms up with melons and pumpkins and all the crops. So, all the basic crops. So, like potatoes, carrots, wheat and beetroots. So on the top I have librarians, all the highest level books you can get of all different variety. Layer down from that we have the farmers. So there's 4 types of farmers, and they trade the 4 types of like primary crop, which are potatoes, carrots, wheat and beetroots. And all of them in their 2nd level and 3rd level have the trades for melons and pumpkins, which are super OP, because you can trade so much XP from them, and I do believe that villagers, in my eyes, are the best way of getting XP currently. For me, currently in the game anyway. Obviously there's much better ways, but for me currently it's one of the best ways to get XP. And obviously emeralds are where you can get tons, especially if you cure villagers, which takes their prices down to 1 emerald. So you can trade in so much stuff, and because I've got 36, I can get so many emeralds. But obviously with the raid farm I'll be able to get tons more, just to trade some stuff in. I'm also going to start using villagers to actually gather resources as well. So once I've got stonemasons set up, which I'm going to do on the next layer below, once I've set up the fishermen, butchers, the shepherds, and the fishermen, butchers, shepherds. What's the other one? I'm trying to do the layer under the farming and trying to do sort of animal related things. Shepherds, butchers, fishermen, and leather workers. They're all sort of related to animals in some way, because they all use sort of like mob drops. That's why I've put all of them on a layer. So obviously some villages only have a limited amount of traits, which is why I'm grouping some together, but only the ones that sort of really match. So I might just have to kill... ask nicely for some more XP from some animals, as you can see I'm doing here, first, and then I'll make my way back I should be at enough now. I am actually going to take all this back with me because I've got a massive storage system that needs filling. It's not an auto one. It is a manual one, but it is rather fun to do. I like tidying up sometimes. Depends what mood I'm in. And I only really do it with music, so I'll probably do it off camera. Right, that should be enough XP now. Once we've just asked very nicely for this life force from both this cow and this sheep. Right, that should be enough now. I'm going to give this potato back to this guy. And I'm going to head up. I'm going to head off back to 140, which is home base essentially, not the superstore. And of course, we're going to set up the portal in the Nether once I get back. So if I just find the right way, so this is not the right way. So we need to decrease the coordinates on the right. So we need to go back to positive numbers, not negative numbers. And then this way also needs to go down. So essentially, we're going to fly this way, which decreases both sides. And obviously once I get to one number first, I will continue to fly in the other direction. Now you may hear me go silent every now and then. Because I've just developed tickly throat, which is kind of like where your throat's tickly and it makes you cough a lot when you talk. I don't know why you get it, it's just spontaneous. There's another portal here, I'm just going to grab this quick. It's either that, or I'm trying to think what to say next, so I'm trying to focus on something. So you may hear me go quiet here, because there's lava here. I will try to talk on the way back though. Actually, I'll grab that. And actually I'm going to grab all of this as well. Especially the crying obsidian, as I mentioned. I'm not too fussed about gold, because I'm going to set up a gold farm at some point. That's not great. There's gold there though. Yeah, I'm going to set up a gold farm at some point, so I'm not too fussed about that. And actually, I'll tell you what, I'll leave this for now. I can come back here whenever I need to, because it's right next to this place. But, yeah, I'm going to set up a gold farm at some point. And I'm actually building a lot of nether farms first, before I build any other automatic farms. A, because there's less to do, and B, they're bigger. And they also contain a lot of resources I need to make a lot of the other farms. And also develop the story of the world. And if you don't know, this world does have a little bit of story. It's kind of a bit of fantasy, sort of dark fantasy mixed with a bit of everything actually. But as you can probably tell, I do like dragons quite a lot. It's in the name, there's one at the base. So, yeah. There's actually a whole load of lore I've made in previous episodes, again, YouTube, Twitch streams, stuff like that. Check it out for context. Yeah, you'll get a lot out of that, I reckon. Again, every now and then, just going to check with wings so I don't die on the way back. That is an awesome cave. Don't really need to check it out though, because the one we saw earlier was way more awesome. We are heading the right way, right? Yeah, we are. Right, we've gone a bit off track, so I need to head back this way a bit. Get back to 1. This is what I mean about the world rendering. Sometimes it doesn't properly load in, and you can crash into things that you don't really see, which is a problem. Oh, there's goats here. Yeah. Oops. So if we head over this way a bit more, I need to head back to 1 on the left coordinate, so on the x-axis. Need to head back to 1 and then start going this way to 40. So positive numbers again is what we need to get back to on the far right coordinate, which is the z coordinate, which is the north and south. Which way are we heading actually? Because sun rises in the east and sets in the west. I can't see the sun currently, but I'm guessing we're going north, because we're not going into minus coordinates, which I'm guessing is south, because it's down. So yeah, I'm guessing I'm going north. Savannah here actually. It's a rather nice place. I need to find out where Snithers spawn actually as well. I'll do that tomorrow again. I've got a whole day free. Pretty much no one's going to be here, and yeah, I'll try and do as much as I can. Just finding out all the new stuff. Basically, now we've just got to fly back, which is going to be a couple 1,000 blocks, probably about what, another 4,000 blocks, which isn't actually that far, especially when you've got rockets. I'm going to try and keep on a line of 1 on the far left, and also try not to fall in the water. Although water is better for landing in, especially if I fall out of the air, it does mean, actually I've got blocks for me, but it does mean it's a bit hard to take off, because you can't take off just from water, you need blocks to stand on. And then there's also the trouble of drowned as well. Especially with tridents, I don't have armour, which means they could probably 3-shot kill me, which is not a great thing. Yes, again, feel free to chat. Also, if you're watching this as a recording, I don't really mind. Just thanks for watching. And I really do hope you have enjoyed and shared my excitement of this new update. Yeah, about the hardcore thing, I think I might do it, but I do need to probably set up a definite date for that starting. I'd like to get my exams done first, so I don't know if I'm going to start it right away. So I might start it in the gap year instead. I know it'll be a bit late, probably another 3-4 weeks. I'll probably start it about the 1st of July-ish. Just because I want to get all my exams out of the way. We're straying a bit into the negatives. But this way a bit more, there we go. It's much better. Much better. Yeah, so we've only got like a couple thousand more blocks to go, and then we'll be back home. I'm not too worried about using rockets now, because obviously I've got tons of gunpowder back at home, and paper in my pocket, and we've actually got a sugarcane or manual farm back home as well, which I can once it's grown, it should be grown by the time we get back actually. Right, we're right on target. We just keep heading this way. We should find ourselves at home eventually. Wings are looking okay, so I shouldn't be dying anytime soon. Yeah, so we just come back over Spruce, which means we are fairly close. As you can see, we've got about 1,000 blocks left, which is pretty good. 1,100. Now we're about 1,000 blocks left. I think I know where I am now as well. Yes, I do know exactly where I am, because I've been here before. As I mentioned, I've explored a lot of this world previously. Not as far out as I've just gone today, which may mean the portal I build is extended, like, extremely far away from the home portal, but I'm okay with that, because I'm determined to get to that blossom biome and find all the new things in this update. And, would you look at that, we're home. Would you look at that? Right back where we started. And my mum's back now. What a coincidence. Hey! So tell you what, we won't sort anything out, I'll just chuck everything in here, because I'll be coming back soon. Yeah? Hi! Yeah? I'm really happy. I'm really happy! It was good. I made a scromlet, which is a half scrambled egg, half omelette. I can't make omelettes. It always turns out, for some reason, it's always like I've made an omelette and then it's just crumbled at the end. So it's like half omelette, half scrambled egg, but it all joins together. It's really weird. I don't know why I can't make them. It might just be faulty. I'm not going to take that with me because I might mistake it for being able to sleep. I know it's an intentional game design, but again, just for safety. Right, we're going to mine to these coordinates, set down this portal, and be very happy with ourselves. And it's not actually even that late. It's only 10 to 10. 10 to 10. 10 to 10. I usually go to bed. Well, sleep. Around 11 o'clock, so I've got about another hour. Again, like I said, 3 days tomorrow, so, it's school. I'm actually on study leave, but I don't have an online lesson tomorrow, so good. So what was it? 246 minus 1043. So we are actually heading the right way. Pardon? I couldn't get the rest of the egg out. Just give me 1 second, guys. I couldn't get the rest of the egg out. I cleared everything else up though. I cleared everything else up, but I couldn't get the egg out the pan. I didn't put the dishwasher on either because it's not full yet. Did you have fun? That's good. Driving lesson. I think it's 1:30 again. 1:30 again. Yeah. What it was the other. That's what it was Tuesday. I'll check my text. She sends me one every time. Hold on a second, just checking my driving license. No, I don't have an online lesson tomorrow, no. She hasn't texted me anything, but I will just check the app as well. So next lesson. 1 second, no. Yes, Thursday the 8th of June. It is 1 o'clock. No, it's alright though. I can see it. Yeah, it's tomorrow, 1 o'clock. So I've got plenty of time to go to the gym and stuff as well. Do work. Anyway, let's go back to this. So 246 minus 1043. We're gonna try not to die in the nether because of lava and things like that. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. So this is actually an old sort of tunnel bore. Well, there was a tunnel bore here. I was using to mine out netherite. Obviously, it can be hard to get. I don't really fuss with netherite anymore. Actually, it might be worth doing a diagonal tunnel from back here to start off with, rather than heading down here because there's a lot of lava down there, and also I'll be at the right level. So actually, this way, if I do a diagonal. Actually, there's a one there, so we'll head along this way because I don't think this goes too far. We'll try to make sense of this. So this should take us the right way. And I'm pretty sure I've removed all the lava from along here as well. Let's try not to fall in the fire. I'm going to crouch because I do not want to die, as I mentioned before. Because for some reason obsidian burns, although it's made of lava and water. Which doesn't make sense to me. Right, yeah, so minus 1043. Again, we'll have to be careful because there are often lava spouts along here, so I will actually put that up there and of course go ahead and put some blocks next to my pick so I can instantly switch. It will be netherrack as well because that's what I'm going to get most of. And I'm actually going to have my finger on the sort of trigger so that I can switch. There's quartz here as well, really good for my wings. I'll grab that later on the way back. So I won't make this a full tunnel yet, and I'm actually planning to do a nether hub in chapter 3 as well. I'll probably do that in episode 3. Chapter 3, episode 3, we'll do the nether hub. Yeah. This is going to take a while. If you're wondering why I'm crouching, A, because of lava, and B, sometimes there's a lot of drop-offs. Because although I am at 16, sometimes there can be caves and, again, lava pits. Got a shovel with me. Kind of foolish not to. This might be one of those times that go quiet again, but just have to see. Just gotta be really careful because sometimes lava comes down from gravel as well. Because I'm technically under a lava lake. I think so anyway. Here I am, we're heading towards -1,000. This is so it's a bit low. Niche as well. I now have got my finger on that trigger button, so any time that lava pops up, I can instantly just go ahead. I'm actually going to come off just mine it. Every couple of blocks. There's no right here, but might as well take it. I know it's going to be a bit harder to get it on armor now, but I do have a couple of minutes to make. Well, they usually come in 3s. I think that one was just a 2. I wish the max could be more than 3, but yeah, I don't think it will be. Very I've got Freebird Second Med. I've been watching Kingsman as well. I've got a bunch of 80s songs Second Med now as well. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay? Yeah. So yeah, essentially what I'm going to do is just walk forward every now and then, watching out for lava pools and stuff. And actually, if I do come up to lava, it'll be a good opportunity to throw away some of stuff I don't really need. Just being really careful, especially around gravel, because as I mentioned before, sometimes lava does fall from gravel. It's a pain in the arse. Also, I haven't mentioned this on the stream yet, but I try not to swear too much. Words don't really count as swears are arse, piss, and bloody. For some reason, a lot of people, parents especially, think I use the swear word. See, there's some words that I can't say. Not necessarily PG, but family friendly. This is what I mean about lava. And the other problem is lava moves a lot faster in the nether as well. So in that, I can actually. Oh yeah, it doesn't burn, does it? Because it's part netherite. This is what I mean about lava, though. It's good for the garbage disposal. Also, I've got to be super careful. Because lava travels much faster in the nether. And B, I don't want to die. I think we're in a basalt biome. You can see the particles. You should be able to tell what biome we're in, A, because of the fog, and B, because of particles. So do you actually... Wait. Oh, we're in a warped forest. They're blue particles. We're in a warped forest. That's pretty cool. I've only been to one island so far. Excited to see another one. Again, just being incredibly wary of everything ahead of us. Again, lava, sometimes blocks any place, so I don't get like that. For us to get not so much panics anymore. Right, it's gone now. We just keep mining along here, eventually get to the point we need to. Lava. See what I mean about how fast it moves as well. Often it's not just one block. Most of the time it's just one block, but like I said, there can be a lot more. So I have just got to be very, very wary of where I'm digging. So try not to get eyes off the screen as well, because I've done that multiple times and died multiple times. It's because I've done that and walked into lava. There's more now right here. That's handy. That's another 2 pieces. So I have what? 4, which is actually exactly what you need, mixed with 4 gold to make an ingot. The problem is I now need one of those sort of upgrade bar things so I can actually add it to armor. Let's keep going. Keep going. Again, being wary around gravel. We're about halfway now. 500. Yeah, but I mean like caves. If there'd been lava there, I would have gone straight into that, and I would have died. It's a long old tunnel as well, which is also why I wanted to build another hub, so that it's easier to get down here. A, through flying, but I also might set up some ice hallways so I can just run along super duper fast with swiftness and things like that. Or even faster boat down here. Boats, especially with blue ice, go super duper speed. Super speed. And it's actually how I get all the forestry on farms. I have set really well. So I will set up an ice highway with a boat at some point to get to all of the places. Probably how I'm going to transport myself in the nether rather than flying, because you can die rather easily, but usually you've got sort of overhanging bits. And I'm going to try to be quite original with my nether hub design. It's going to be my design as well, based off some real life images that I've taken and relevant images maybe from previous worlds. I'm trying to mix them in. Obviously, it's sort of like the fantasy sort of theme as well. I'm trying my best. Another 400 blocks to go. Shouldn't be too bad. Just keep doing this routine here. Should get there rather quickly. Just don't want to break my pick. I did last all the way there. It doesn't have to run back, which is going to be painful. I'm hoping for some more lava at some point, so I can just try some of this stuff away. We got some sponsors around here. It's one of those things that are very spontaneous. Speaking of spontaneous, my tickly throat at the moment. This is the examples. I mean, I'm talking now, but I won't quite have it. I've just got rid of it. I think it's like hiccups. The less you think about it. or it goes away. Right, go. Let's say about, yeah, we're up to somewhat 800 now, so another 200 blocks will be there. Pick durability is looking pretty good. Looking pretty good on board the original one. Yeah, now we can do all the blocks. So, inventory, looking pretty good. Recount is the recount is looking pretty good. Durability is fine. And then does anyone else see that? Am I moving up and down? Why does that move up and down? It's a head move. Do your whole body move up and down when your arms go out? Has that been in the game for you, or am I just these things? Maybe it's menus and things. I know you move up and down when you walk and run. When you do it, I just like something to see. These are all the ones. Okay. Oh, I love it. That's a bit, I'm absolutely fine now. Oh, I forgot to do garbage disposal. Right, never mind. Okay. Yeah, my needles, you need them. Whatever you need, because yeah, I'm actually going to stick to the left, I'll feel much safer on the side. Health's fine. Durability is fine, nerves are cool as well. Inventory is getting a bit full, but hopefully if I find them, I'll almost 1,000, just about another 40 blocks, and then we got 90 blocks of black. So about 80 blocks to go, roughly 80 blocks. And then it's not heading to 246, it's actually too far away, it's more of 152. Obviously, once I do build another hub, I probably will go in a copy world and then spectator, just like a judge where I'm going to build the portals, tunnels, and portals actually as well, yeah. But actually the portals will go down to the what's in a power acts, whereas the tunnel building will come down to where the portals are once they are built. So that's what I'm going to use spectator for. Oh, actually, half it. So 1, 4, 4, 3. That. Actually, no, it's not a lot. This way. So I'll actually make a little box here. That way I know which way to go. I will this way. I'm going to stick to the left. I really hope this does not come. If it doesn't, it will be a bit more stuff. But hopefully it does. A little cave here, it's fine. There's actually some water in there as well. It tells me we once again are a water, so we can see because of the blue constables floating around me. It's the best thing about particles lets you know which biome you're in. But there was one that there, I just don't know how to do it. You have to go back to the problem. Didn't appear to be. Alright, keep going then. Actually, waste lots of things. Take out the storage. There we go. I'll crouch, stick to the left, and keep mining. And we're going to get too much down. Try to right away. First level blocks. 20 level blocks. 10. 5, 4. No. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So this is exactly here. Right, okay, and I'm being stupid and nonsense now. I'm not going to die. Why are you digging your more stuff? Why am I digging up? And may or may not be under a belt lake. I hope I'm not going around the water. There's always some story up the article, so I was careful. So 146, 246, sorry, is exactly here. I'm not supposed to say. Like six. Yep. What's my minor block there? That's in there. You can use this here as a quick also. Feeling I'm not under another like because I'm currently in this nature of drinking. That's always a chance at the end. So again, taking precaution for all my actions. Use my hand on this good step. But I right with this music itself is possible there, so online. That's annoying. That should be fine. Hello. Yeah? Wait, compared to the music listening to something like that. Thank you. I can say the lists, and I'm going to step through. Hopefully, I end up where I hope I am. If I don't know. Just because it's not entirely, I built it a bit wrong. It's one block off, and it's annoyed me with it. This is meant to be something here. So it's like one off, which means that's one off, but it doesn't matter because this tunnel is going to be wide and this portal is going to line up. I can just extend the portal to the one wide. It's only one wide gap. Yeah, so I can do this bit off. And then this will be the same block here. So this is 1, 4, 3 here. That there. Collect that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Clap. It is 1, 2, 3. That should be all set up now. Really do hope it is. Please work. Oh, some fingers. Let's stay for it. Fingers crossed. Worked. Amazing. Yes. And now we're in the most useful place in the world. I can't count that's my side. The most beautiful natural place. And actually, that's going to go ahead and end the episode here. Thanks so much. I really have enjoyed this new update to what I've seen so far, obviously. There's so much to explore. If you want to see that again, follow over here. Just go on YouTube. What's the name? Keep spelling. I'm also on Instagram and TikTok. This stream stays up 2 weeks, so if you want to, we'll be on YouTube as well. So that's it'll stay up forever, that's why I take it down. But yeah, I'll see you in a couple of days, or tomorrow, for 1.5 episode, 1.5. Just to go and create see all the new features and also experience all the other ones. Because I want to check out all the other new stuff. So if I don't know something here, maybe get a little hell start over here. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Thanks for watching. That's quite fun. Yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed it all the piece here I've done. It's been a lot of fun. I'm really excited about the update. I can't believe it's out. What's the next thing going to be? I hope it's the either update or new dimension. I think we've been set up with 3 for a while, and I think it would be really cool to see 1. I guess we'll get to the point. So, good evening, good morning, hello, goodbye, good afternoon, good day, depending on where you are in the world. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all. Ladies and gentlemen, and people. Later.